DJ cheza mziki usitubanie, ongeza sauti speaker zifungulie, mwenye shida zake mwache alie, na mwenye raha furahie. Ni life tu yani fupi, gomba ya weka kando bro, punguza chuki, ukitaka sali chogope kufata nyuki, bashiko na nyuki, hands everywhere, wamepula kama group. Sasa tumewakisha, kuna tokota, wanajisifu na wakipiga shoni ya robo saa. Haya sasa dundosa, baby go down, zimeshika sio sie, tuko matire jaba mogoka. Tumewakisha, kuna tokota, wanajisifu na wakipiga shoni ya robo saa. Haya sasa dundosa, baby go down, zimeshika sio sie, tuko matire jaba mogoka.
Uleta chupa chafua meza, beba zenye unaweza, mandugu zangu wanatesa. Benzo kutoka Kalesa, wenye wivu wembe wanameza, madada wengi wachekecha. DJ finya hadi max, kushinda na ma-stress, ninataka kurelax. Watoto wana kiki wani seti lap dance, sisi finya break, sisi miss chance.
Tu na nifupi, gomba ya weka kando bro, punguza chuki, ukitaka sali chogope kufata nyuki, bashiko na nyuki, hands everywhere, wamepula kama group. Sasa tumewakisha, kuna tokota, wanajisifu na wakipiga shoni ya robo saa. Haya sasa dundosa, baby go down, zimeshika sio sie, tuko matire jaba mogoka. Tumewakisha, kuna tokota, wanajisifu na wakipiga shoni ya robo saa. Haya sasa dundosa, baby go down, zimeshika sio sie, tuko matire jaba mogoka.
Mti wenye matunda ndio hupigwa mawe, wakileta chuki zao we usishangae. Kama vipi twende out mpenzi jiandae, akatukatike nawe. Oi unapata oi tunawakondesha.
Tumewakisha, kuna tokota, wanajisifu na wakipiga shoni ya robo saa. Haya baby go down, zimeshika sio sie, tuko matire jaba mogoka. Tumewakisha, kuna tokota.
You got no sound, Joby. Sound went off.
Oh, karibuni sana. I hope you guys are doing amazing
there
today.
You go.
And, welcome to another episode of the Pan-African Bliss. I hope you guys are having an easy day today. Wishing you a beautiful day ahead. Wishing you health and peace in everything that you're doing. And a quick shout out to everyone who's joining us for the first time. Kindly feel welcome by subscribing and join us officially by also downloading our app on the Google Play Store. My name is Joby. I hope you guys can hear me correctly. I'm struggling to talk, but shall keep it pushing. Yeah, shall keep it pushing. So today we're gonna be talking about what is happening in Kenya regarding the economy, how Ruto is actually campaigning, going around and lying about how our economy is actually stabilizing, and it's really doing super bad. And it's crazy also, as this is being mentioned, how is so quickly grabbing lands of many people. We are talking about many people who are losing their lands, to the point where I've seen many Kenyans discussing you have to be scared right now buying a land in Kenya. Like, you really have to be super scared, because this country, this guy is taking away your title deed. He doesn't care whether it's legal or illegal. He doesn't care, literally. So we've seen so many houses yesterday from different regions. People lost their lands. There's another lady who was also complaining how she's been owning a land since 1990, and it has been taken away by the government official, and they're threatening her to the point of being killed. So buying a land right now in Kenya is literally a threat, because it's going to be taken away from you. And apart from that, I was asking a friend of mine, so these people want to keep us in a system of paying rent, a system of slavery. You're not trying to escape freedom. You're not you're trying to acquire freedom, but they're trying to take it away from you. That is literally you being kept in slavery system. There's nothing about that. We're going to be talking about that and much more. The conversation has looked at how Africa actually share the same cultures. And when you talk about cultures, we need to understand how division has been used again, using these cultures to make Africans feel like they're different. Yet we share this. We share the same languages. We share the same culture. We shared so much in common and still do, but we think actually we're different from each other. So we're going to be discussing about that. And I'll share another video from Anita Ivy as this actually white Asian guy. This Asian guy was talking about the black and white also culture, literally the black and white culture and how they think actually it has a similarity, but it doesn't. We have our own culture, and which majority actually which majority for them they have adapted from the black people. Much more of the conversation coming from DRC Congo. We have protests going on about the US sanctioning Kabila, and the Congolese people, the DRC Congo people are so happy about this. And we're going to talk a little bit also about how Ugandans have been exposed to how they're selling dogs due to lack of employment. They have gotten to the dog market, literally going online, taking pictures of sick dogs and putting them on sites where white people love dogs and all that, and then they donate the money. But sadly, it's like someone who is
Africans gotta have some kind of scam. That's funny.
Yeah, so sadly, the site that has been put up for all this money, the people who are working so hard to find the sick dogs so that the pictures of them can be taken, they're not even being paid. So we're going to share a bit of that. And Museveni, you need to give your people job opportunities. That is actually the cry of so many youths in Africa, all over the continent. We just want job opportunities, nothing else. The rate of crimes, the rate of rape, the rate of so many things that are happening in Africa are being contributed because of
unemployment.
You
gotta build industries. Africans ain't built no industry. You do that. So these puppets build industries, you'll create jobs. They won't do it.
Exactly. So we're going to talk about that, but we're going to come back after this quick health advert that you can get on our application. We have some Brain and Focus Formula organic supplements right with us, which will help you with critical thinking to boost you with some, answers or a few things or points that you'd love to put across regarding the conversations we're having. But apart from that, we have other more amazing supplements. We have beetroot, multivitamin, ashwagandha, sea moss, turmeric.
You need to be able to critical think, family, so you won't be out here giving your butt cheeks away to the criminal white people.
Exactly. Right. So Brain and Focus will help
unlock your full potential with Brain and Focus, a powerful supplement designed to boost mental clarity, enhance memory, and sharpen concentration. Made from a blend of scientifically proven ingredients like ginkgo biloba, omega-3, and essential vitamins, Brain and Focus is crafted to fuel your mind. Our process ensures maximum potency and effectiveness, delivering the perfect balance of brain-boosting nutrients. Take just one capsule daily, as prescribed by your healthcare provider, and feel the difference. Whether it's powering through your workday or staying sharp in life's challenges, Brain and Focus keeps you at the top of your game. Stay sharp, stay focused, and stay ahead with Brain and Focus. Brain and Focus, fuel your mind, achieve more. Go get this product at blackhotfirenetwork.com at the sports and nutrition store.
Very affordable price. But as we start with today's conversation, we're going to start with what is happening in Kenya. Ruto is not famous as he thinks. The way he's going all the mainstream media lying to people, Kenyans love me, Kenyans want me back for the second term. The same thing we've seen. The same tactic we've seen with Kagame, Museveni, and the rest.
You're not gonna say Kenyan. You're not gonna say Kenyans hate me.
Yeah, he's not saying that. Yeah, but it's very common. He knows it. It's been seen. During the weekend, we had an event called Kalasha Awards. This is an award that goes to majority of the actors or entertainers in the industry, the entertainment industry, the people in the entertainment industry. So when he walked in, he was actually the guest of honor, and apparently people didn't know he was the guest of honor. So when he walked in, he thought he was going to surprise people, so they should clap, they should be excited. The president is there because of
Nobody
course
clapped.
is going to leave money behind, but nobody clapped. I remember the videos are circulating online of the MCs
Wow.
literally there telling the people, clap for the His Excellency is in the house, da, 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 but nobody was reacting. So the hate, people are literally speaking of not even how, they're speaking of how much they hate this guy. And I was just talking this morning, and I was walking around, and I met my Buddha guy, and he was telling me, I'm meeting up with so many people who are telling me that Ruto is gonna come back in power, and I'm like, man, I don't think you're understanding how oppressing this economy is, or unless you're not feeling it, that's why you want this same oppressor to come back into power. Unless it's also benefiting you, you will not talk about why you want this guy out of power. But so many people who are feeling the oppression of this economy, I still can't believe I'm buying tomatoes at 25 shillings. 25 Kenyan shillings. That is a crime. 25 Kenyan shillings, I get almost 5 tomatoes on a normal day. 5 tomatoes.
No more.
But one tomato, I'm now buying it at 25 Kenyan shillings. That is really depressing.
Welcome to the real world of inflation, Joey. That you gonna be the only one immune to it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so literally people want Ruto to step down. So let me share the lies, how he's trying to pile up the lies, but they're not catching up.
Previously.
I had to make sure I went and got this shit myself because I don't trust the meat no more in Walmart. I had to make sure it was real meat. I bought a small pack of hamburger meat, no bigger than my hand. That shit was like $10. Like, what? You talking about tomatoes? Man, the prices in America are so crazy. I don't know. Listen, there's going to be a revolution in this country because you can't, this country is crazy. But go ahead, y'all. I'll talk about that tonight. Go ahead.
Trump said he's gonna be in power for the next 7-9 years. So
shit, please, ain't nobody. And this country ain't. Country have a upward revolution. To me, the racist white people waking up that they destroyed country with their racist ass voting habits, and it's still not changed now. That's why I try to make sure nobody else vote. This country is destroyed because of their racism. They destroyed the world because of their racism. Shout out Iran to call it what it is. It's a racist, wicked ass regime that they've set up all over the world. Wicked, evil. Shout out to Iran calling out these fake ass Arabs, all these countries, all wicked. Saudi Arabia, Abu Dhabi, Dubai, all of them fucking evil. I said, wipe them all out. All of it. Wipe that shit out. If I gotta suffer, well, we just suffer. But I want Saudi Arabia wiped out. I want Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Qatar, I want all them Arab countries wiped out, all of them. Wicked as shit. They once been stealing in Africa, calling African calling all these problems, helping the Jays, cats with the hats, steal our Africa. Goddamn, have all these damn terrorist groups. Where do all this terrorism shit come from? The sponsoring with these fucking fake Arabs and fake cats with the hats. All that shit in Africa come from those people. Shout out to Iran for mentioning, say, that UAE is responsible for Sudan and all these terrorist groups, and yeah, we know it. All the rape they do there, and the slavery they do in all the Arab countries, yeah. All the slavery going on. Go ahead, Joe.
Previously, on Keeping Up with the Kenya Kwanza government.
We can have a conversation. We can have as many headlines as we want, but it will not change the reality.
Pause it. I don't know, put this video against funny. They're doing the keeping like they got like a model. They do like the old Kardashian shit. Previously, of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. I had to look at that shit with my ex-wife. That bullshit. So that's how I know. Keeping Up with the Kenyan government, with the Ruto's government. Go ahead, Joey.
President politically may earn you insults. However, Contradicting him with numbers is far more risky. This week, the government's own bookkeepers committed that offense. They released the data. Now, the entire State House machinery is on fire trying to discredit a report written by people they themselves pay.
Ya kuwa mambo mengi yatasemwa mambo ya uchumi. But I can only assert, Your Excellency, that even those who say those many things that they are saying, there is one undisputable thing that they can't take away from you or from our country today. That indeed our economy is stable and the macroeconomy is good.
See, these are the people who are benefiting from our taxes. These are the same people, the same goons as him, I'm going to use the same terms, who are stealing and they're benefiting off our money, and that's why they can talk how they're talking. The economy is not stable. I was just talking about school fees yesterday skyrocketing. I'm talking about food. I'm talking about transport. My boda guy just told me fuel is literally in these areas right here where we are, in the petrol stations we have, there's no oil. You have to now go, I don't know which distance, and they're demanding cash right now. You have to go with cash to get oil, I don't know from
cash. So okay, so none of that M-Pesa digital shit. They want the cash. They want those.
Exactly. So talking about the economy stabilizing for you and your family only. For you and your family only. And this is so sad because when this guy actually, this is the same person I think who was being questioned by that Indian guy from, was it BBC or CNN? The one we just shared. This is Ishungwa. The same guy who was being questioned about the killings, the kidnappings of Kenyans. That is in 2024.
Oh, that was him. That was that guy. He was one on the stage. That was him. He was talking crazy. Okay.
Person, the same person.
Okay.
Microeconomy, Your Excellency, is rising, and people can begin to feel it in terms of the job opportunities that are coming up from that macroeconomic growth that you have set out for our country over the last few years.
But see, this is normal, like Joby said, because this is normal for Africa, the crazy lying. But America's just like that now with Trump and them. And our economy, oh, everything's great. The economy's garbage. People are starving. Can't get a job. It's all fucked up. And it's just like Africa. And the line is on another level. Now, it's not even, you're like, are we in Africa with this shit? And the line amongst the American government and Trump's cabinet is on another level. It's like this shit here. It's like, they just don't even mention no reality. He's saying that the Kenyan economy is good. They know it's not. It's in fucking shambles. But just say any damn thing. That's how America is now. That's why the world is lost. See, America used to at least tell some of the truth. That's why the world has lost respect and accountability for America, because it's like Africa. Nobody, see, when these African niggas talk, everybody knows they're lying. That's the norm in Africa. Just say stupid shit. But America is supposed to have some kind of credibility with some of this shit's supposed to be true. So everybody uses now Baghdad Bob because the line was so crazy, right? They're called the economics guy in Trump's cabinet, the Secretary of Labor, is the Secretary of Economics, whatever he is, Secretary of Finance. They call him Baghdad Bassett. His last name is Bassett, right? They call him Baghdad Bassett. Because everybody used that Baghdad name for that guy when we invaded Iraq. Baghdad Bob, when he was just talking crazy. We're killing Americans. The Americans are dying. They're dying against our forces. And America was walking into the goddamn Capitol building and shit, taking it over. We're killing them in the streets. We're killing all the Americans. You know, the lies are just crazy. So they're now calling Trump's cabinet secretary, the finance guy, Bassett, they call him Baghdad. The world is calling this moron Baghdad Bassett because he's sounding like these retarded ass Africans. Like that nigga from Nigeria and this motherfucker from Kenya just say crazy shit because they know that most of the people stupid and smart like Joby, but there's no accountability. They say the most outlandish ass shit that ain't true. That's America now. They call them dude Baghdad Bassett. This is just crazy talk. The American economy is great, and we're crushing Iran, and our economy is garbage. Go ahead, Joey.
48 hours, the State House propaganda engine has been running at full throttle, desperately trying to neutralize the latest economic survey by the Kenya National Bureau of Statistics. The report showed Kenya's real GDP growth slowed to 4.6% in 2025, down from 4.7% in 2024. In a region where neighbors such as Tanzania and Uganda are posting faster growth, the numbers landed awkwardly for an administration that has spent months insisting the economy is firmly.
I don't know in Uganda what is rising super fast, because you can see they're selling dogs for survival. I don't know what's really, rising super fast. Is it poverty? Is it exploitation? What is really rising super fast? Because I can see nothing personally, unless Ugandans can tell us themselves.
On the recovery path.
What's rising fast in Uganda? What did they say?
That's what I'm asking. That's what I'm questioning. What is rising super fast in Uganda while I can see people selling dogs? That's what I'm asking.
I don't know. Damn sure ain't the economy. It ain't rising fast. Oh, my father, this guy, he's the Treasury Secretary. Sorry. Treasury Secretary bastard. They calling him Baghdad. The rest of the world. That's how you know. We're like Africa now, morons. They calling this dude, our Treasury Secretary, the Globe, is calling this goofy motherfucker Baghdad. That's it. Because we sound like these actors. There's no reality. Motherfuckers just say the most outlandish, craziest shit. We're winning. The economy's good. We're doing the best. It's the best in the world. What are you talking about? You can't afford to live. Yeah, but it's great. Everything's great. It's that Africa shit now. This ain't Kenya. That's how they do in all these African countries. Oh, none of them have no reality because they ain't none of them built shit. Except like now you finally got the Sahel states, but all African economies are fucked up. Ain't it funny? All of them. All of them are fucked up. All of them ain't never built shit. They're all puppets. They're all backward. All of them. Except for South Africa at one time. South Africa's fucked up now. Why? Because they got the black motherfuckers controlling. And now South Africans are sitting in the dark. Lights don't work and shit. Shit crazy. Go ahead, Joey.
Kenya was in distress. Inflation had soared almost to double digits. A fuel shortage threatened to paralyze our economy.
Man, I've never seen that.
It is now. There's a fuel shortage now. That's why Dan Cody told you and said to your face that you're a con man. Then you got a fuel shortage now. You like, wait, this is all you goofy Africans, right? You goofy fake leaders. Why is Kenya, who's got oil, like Joey's right, why is Kenya selling the oil off to other countries and then buy it back higher than what they sold it from when it comes back as petros? They refine it in China or fucking South Korea. And then you gotta buy your own gas back 10 times the time. Tell me 10 times the cost. That is like, that was what me and Lynette were talking about that day. It's like, what's wrong with the African man? Is he just something wrong with the African man? He's an idiot. Shit's crazy. This ain't, and you can't say Kenya. It's all these African puppets are doing it. All of them are told to be impoverished and sell off your resources and get it refined and come back and buy it at higher cost. Don't even make any sense. Common sense, like Joe was saying, well, I got all this oil. It only makes sense that this only makes, like you said, common sense that I build my own refinery. I got the oil. Why would I be giving it to another country to refine it and then sell my shit back to me at 10 times the price? That don't make any sense. But I just built my own refinery. Why does it took Dan Cody fucking 60 years of your fake independence to come and say, hey man, let's build a refinery plant here? And you got Museveni and Ruto dumbass. Museveni, yeah, we made a lot of mistakes. Man, shut your old ass up. Made a lot of mistakes. Talking about then calling out Ruto being corrupt. Stop going around begging all the time as Africans. Go ahead. See, this thing is absolutely crazy.
Marketers struggled to access dollars. The shilling was in free fall.
Even sectors repeatedly highlighted by the government painted a less dramatic picture than official political speeches suggest.
Now pause it for a second. Now he's so corrupt, guys. The Kenyans better get his ass out of there. I want you guys to know he done sold the country away. This puppet, because he's now about the wicked ass French in. See, the Kenyans haven't ratified. They know the kids, you know, that the French are talking about. They want to have no laws on them. They get to come rape the African women again, right? They're saying that these soldiers who why does Kenya need French soldiers? You only got American and goddamn British soldiers in there. So whenever they find any resources, the white man's gonna take them. That's what's going on in Kenya. And they're also saying that the French would not be able to be prosecuted by no Kenyan. Now you're in my country. You commit heinous ass crimes against my people, but there's no prosecution. That means Kenyan women will be raped by the French, fucking killed, thrown in ditches and shit. Like that other lady thrown down a well, or the fuck she was thrown down over there by the damn British base. And no same shit, no justice. Why would you even sign any shit like this? What does France bring? France is broke. Why the fuck would I need France to come talking about building military? Oh, I got the British and Americans there. Why the fuck do I need France? Because of the resources. Your puppet has now sold your country to all white people, you morons. Why are the French there? What can the poor French give Africans? Nothing. They ain't got shit to give you. Talking about some damn military help against Al-Shabaab. Well, they the ones created that Al-Shabaab shit. She ain't helped the people of Sahel. About Sahel kick their ass out. And all those terrorists right now in Mali, that's the French. It's already been confirmed. It's not alleged on nothing. It's already been confirmed. That's the French and the Americans, along with the British. That's confirmed. It's not alleged. So you knowing this, why would you allow the fucking French into your goddamn country? Though they're responsible for the terrorism in Africa, along with the Americans and the British. Fuck you think it's Al-Shabaab and Al-Qaeda and all this Al shit and fucking Boko Haram and all these old fake ass terrorist groups. The white man. Fuck the names of the Al-Shabaabs, the Boko Harams. Just say the white man. The white man. That's who is. That's who the terrorist groups are. Now Al-Qaeda, ISIS, the white man. So why would you ask the white man who's coming to ask you, can I come in your country? Why did France ask to come in Kenya? For what? They don't got shit. France is fucking broke. What can France give? What can France give Kenya? Nothing. But trouble. Come on, we're gonna come and give you medical, military equipment. You only got the British there. Why the British ain't getting no fucking military equipment? What are you talking about? Fuck is France then? France is there to steal, stupid. France can't give you nothing to fucking pour. All these white countries now being exposed for being impoverished. That's why they're trying to set up the new can't vote in America, can't do this, and threatening African countries like Zambia and Kenya. Give us all your fucking minerals, or we're gonna fuck you up. Like what? Yeah, give us all your shit. They're openly telling you, give us all your fucking shit. How the fuck is France and Kenya? They don't got nothing to give you. They ain't got no money. See, Europe is poor. Go ahead, Joby.
Rose by only 2.4% to 45.8 million bags. Affordable housing, one of Ruto's flagship projects and a constant feature in presidential speeches, recorded 205,311 housing units under construction by the end of 2025.
Now, this was also described part of, because this another project was showing at the Kalasha, the awards I'm talking about that was over the weekend. And shout out to the Gen Zs for understanding AI, for those who understand. They actually say that this guy generated artificial images and then presented them as
real.
projects that are already done. Yeah. So the Gen Zs went ahead and actually pulled the same, and they're like, man, you guys hired the most workers, editors. You should have told them to edit this thing to look at least legit, because this is AI. Like, you guys are lying about projects that they are not even existing. It's crazy.
Kuna mjenzi hapa kuna ustadi kabisa.
Now, a confident administration with nothing to hide would have looked at the report, taken a deep breath, and maybe say, thank you for the report. We acknowledge the findings and here is our plan going forward. However, that is not what happened. What happened instead was a full deployment of the presidential attack machinery, the See No Evil Brigade, activated with the kind of speed and coordination usually reserved for actual national emergencies.
Your Excellency, yesterday, the government has released the Economic Survey 2026. And for those who want to read keenly, leave alone what these papers are writing, the Economic Survey that was released yesterday has confirmed that the foundation of our economy is very strong.
Mm-hmm.
I saw the other day a newspaper screaming with a headline, President Ruto's government is spending more money.
So now you notice a lot because they're constantly going to get loans in Kenya. So that means your economy is not strong. If you got to constantly go begging for loans, you don't have an economy. Doesn't make any sense. This is nigger babble. What are you talking about?
And exactly what this guy is saying, because now the auditing, and I'm not sure if even that audit, if it's really clear, because these are all bought up people working for the same regime. It was showing how Ruto has spent what Uhuru Kenyatta spent in 10 years. He has spent it within 3 years.
Within 3.
Yeah, 90 billion, not million, billion. And this is all literally, they're not telling us where this money is being, where it can be accounted, what it can be accounted to. What have you done? What is it that you can showcase you've used this money for in terms of improving
infrastructure? Infrastructure. With $90 billion, Joby, 90 billion Kenyan shillings, you should have built some industrial industry to give people jobs, Joby. 90 billion Kenyan shillings? You should have had some industries up on their feet running, Joby, to give jobs.
Exactly.
In Kibaki. What they didn't mention, Your Excellency, is that in 3 years, you have traversed this country to see developmental needs of Kenya more than all our previous 4 presidents put together in all their time. And you can only develop this country equitably if you know the people you lead, how they live, where they live, and what they need. And that's exactly what you have been doing. Don't tire, carry on.
Nyinyi msikuwe na wasiwasi. Wacha ripoti tolewe, headline iandikwe, gazeti iandikwe.
But he's thin, man. This guy is really not okay. Like, Kenyans are really stressing the shit out of him. He's not okay health-wise. He's not okay.
Social media iandikwe, sijui propaganda itembezwe, lakini maneno ni haya. Mariko, kitabu ya Mariko Bishop. Mariko 10:40 mstari wa 46.
We woke up yesterday and there was one of the pastors, or I think it's a pastor from Nakuru County, who was found murdered, not dead, like, murdered. This guy was murdered. And understand this is one of the biggest churches that these politicians always go to. And lately we've had people, of course, boycotting churches. If you invite Ruto in the church, people are going to start boycotting your church. You're not going to come attend there next Sunday. And that's how you lose the congregants. So we'd rather go to someone who's not going to bring politicians to pour the same propaganda, and we're trying to wait on Jesus to answer us. So that is what has been happening. So the guy yesterday was found murdered, and that has been the talk of. I've had so many people talking about. They're like, this guy is.
What about they murdered him?
Pardon?
Is he going against the government or something?
It was not clear, but definitely, if he said anything against, of course, Ruto or anyone under him.
Bartimaeus anasema
is the irony of it all. You see, the Kenyan National Bureau of Statistics is not some rogue opposition outfit operating from a wasteland apartment. It is a fully government-owned, government-funded, government-fed department sitting comfortably inside Kenya's own Ministry of Planning. In other words, this is the president's own bookkeeper, his own hired accountant, his own statisticians on the payroll, yet currently being treated like a government enemy.
our critics, the high priests of eternal pessimism, who criticize without responsibility and tear down without offering alternatives, will want you to believe that our economy is going in the wrong direction. But while everyone may...
But what you believe, they sit on the ground talking about.
That is the beauty of our democracy.
Democracy. He loves
That's all democracy, where they can disappear you if you say, hey, I got enough big enough platform, hey, this government's fucked up. And they come and get my ass and kill me.
democracy. Democracy should start by you telling people it's okay
The
for
truth.
Africans to live in one country. It's okay for, we suffered the same history. That is how democracy starts. But how you're practicing democracy is something completely different from your actions and how you're talking. It's crazy.
Exactly, because it's not democracy.
Is entitled to manufacture self-serving falsehoods and traffic them as facts.
Falsehood.
The facts are exactly what I present here today. Clear, verifiable, and indisputable. Report ni nyingi. Headline pia ni nyingi.
Pause this, Joey, real quick. Let's just go. Pause that. Let's just ask Google. Let's see what Google says. I think just say, type in Google, say, is the Kenyan economy in trouble? Just ask that, see what they do. But asking for too much. Just say, is the Kenyan economy in trouble in 2025, 2026?
The Kenyan economy is facing paradox of stability, where a macroeconomy indicators show resilience, such as 4.6 to 4.7 GDP growth. That is as per 2025-2026, a strengthened shilling and moderate inflation. However, this masks a severe real-world crisis for citizens characterized by high debts, distress, and that is 11 trillion.
So it's masked. It's just, so Google's saying it's masked that the government's like, that the economy's fucked up. That was just, it's masked. Go ahead.
Yeah, high cost of living, limited job creation, and
no job.
87% of new jobs being informal. So this
so he hasn't created any jobs. So they're talking about, when they say informal, these are not jobs. These like jobs, somebody going to the street and selling some beans and shit. Informal jobs, not real jobs. So the economy is fucked up. He hasn't created any jobs. There's no jobs. How the fuck are you paying for school fees and buses and all that crazy shit? Go ahead.
We're paying for a lot that we shouldn't be paying. A whole lot. It's really, really
super crazy. Goddamn, a bus, a desk, and books. Fucking crazy.
The same regime has taken away even free maternity health care for women. Literally, we have like a bunch of women who would give birth out of hospitals just because the hospitals will not accept them anymore because there's no free maternity available like I used to be, because he came in and took away so many things that were benefiting so many people, including even the free education. That's why you can see school fees skyrocketing, because we had, at least even if it was kind of getting faker and faker, it was still working. The free system of education, we had people going to school without paying school fees. The only thing you had to buy is uniform and books. That's all. And there may be required necessities, but you didn't have to get to the pocket as a parent to pay school fees. But now, that is why it's literally headed for so many public schools that Kibaki say that they should be free. Super crazy. But let's take a look at also how the African division in terms of culture, because like I was saying earlier, it's crazy how we've been told our cultures are different, from food to our music to our
I can be
dancing.
so different when you got Ugali almost every damn word. I don't even like that shit. That shit everywhere now.
To our dressing code, to so much that we do, we've been told that African culture is different. But if you look at the patterns very well, I think we've shared
No,
so
it's the
many.
same. It's the same culture. It just has diversity of the same culture. Why you see all these niggas dancing everywhere? And the tribal shit, same thing. The drums, it's the same culture. They're just variations in different regions of the culture. And as a critical thing, you should be able to see the same culture. You know that's still your culture. You should be able to see it. That like Africans have been made stupid. You should be able to see it. Shout out to that Kenya guy said the tribalism is stupid because you share the same DNA. And if you take back, he traced back most of the Kenyan tribes to 1,000 years ago when you were one tribe. I laughed. I already knew it was true. I always said that because tribes break up because you have arguments. Me and Joby have an argument. I say, fuck Joby. I'm going to create my own tribe. How many of y'all coming with me? We'll come with you, Keith. Now my tribe was called the Keithians or some shit. But they came from Joby and them 1,000 years removed. You die with different people. You know, the further back you go back in time, you were once one people. I don't know nothing about that. I know you don't. But go ahead.
Let me share this first video as we continue.
African countries that are often regarded as one by the outside world. Across Africa, there are nations that share deep cultural, historical, linguistic, and even ethnic ties. To outsiders, these countries can sometimes appear as one continuous identity, despite being separate sovereign states. Let us begin with Algeria and Tunisia. These North African neighbors share language, religion, and similar Mediterranean Arab-Berber cultures. To outsiders, they often blend into one.
Arab-Berber culture, understand, none of them motherfuckers are Arabs, none of them motherfuckers are Berbers, none of them. Those are fucking Turks and goddamn white people mixed from the Asian steppes. They simulated and took over ancient Arab, which are black people, ancient Berber, which are black people. Culture. So what you got as white people, so they would never hear, you got cosplaying on a global level. See, when you know that, people get scared. These are facts. That's why when they dig up there, when they dig in those countries, ancient times are only black people they dig up. They don't dig up their ass because those are invaders. They're not. These motherfuckers are not Berbers and they're not Arabs. They're Turks and goddamn Caucasians from the goddamn Caucasus Mountains and the Asian steppes who came down and invaded. That's what you see. If you look at the Levant and all the way across to the northern Africa, you see the invasion from Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, Libya, Egypt, what they call Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Qatar, the UAE, Bahrain, and Iran. Those are fucking invaders. All those are previous African lands that they wiped out the Africans. Okay? And then they cosplay, like I told that Iranian, you're not no original Persian. Original Persians are Africans. These are facts. Undisputed fucking facts. But since they got control of the world, we got to play this fake cosplay shit. So all these people now, all those Palestinians are getting blown up on the original Palestinians. Not. Those are all African lands. And as Joby showed that video, this 100 years ago, those are all black people there still. But Persia, what they call Iran, that was all Africa. Iraq, what they call Mesopotamia, was all African. These people have invaded countries and then assume the identity of those black people. They're cosplaying. Because remember, when you go deep, there's some real deep shit that these people have no identity. They just popped up out from no fucking where. All these fake people just popped up when the world was all black. They don't have no identity, so they just assume the identity. That's why you see them cosplay us. They always take our identity and then be us because they have no real history. There's no real cultural template. It is take us and then they're like mimics. They mimic us. That's why they mimic our music, our dress, our style. It's all mimicry. Even with the goopy Asians, it's always mimicry. Always. It's nothing original. It's always them looking at us, taking it, then mimicking it, and then eventually wiping us out and assuming our identity. That's how deep this shit goes. It's some deep, wicked shit. Go ahead, Joe.
Regional identity. Number 10, Mali and Niger. These Sahel nations share ethnic groups, desert landscapes, and cultural traditions, making them appear closely
Mali Empire. All the Sahel states, that was part of the Mali Empire.
Senegal and the Gambia. The Gambia is almost entirely surrounded by Senegal, and both countries share deep ethnic, linguistic, and historical ties, making them feel like one nation divided by borders. Number 8, Somalia and Djibouti. With strong Somali ethnic presence and shared cultural identity, these nations are often viewed as part of a broader Somali world. Number 7.
It's crazy because me, without even being told, for me, an Eritrean, an Ethiopian, a Somalian, they all look the same. A Djibouti, Eritrean,
yeah, they do look all the same. They all the fake Africans created. That was the horn. They also got invaded by the fake white people. So everybody used to that mixture. That's why they're not black. They got the fur in their head. They got the white man's nose. You know, they inbred like white people, like fucking their cousins, little brothers, all that old shit. Because they got the same genetic coding. That's what you're dealing with. So yeah, they want people. Yeah, remember the Axum Kingdom? We got Axum, which is remember. I don't like to use that word, even Ethiopia, because that was Abyssinia. Ethiopia is a name they keep. They trying to fool you with that Ethiopian bullshit and try to say they're the people of the Bible. They're not. Ethiopia was black Africa. And that's why when you look at the Atlantic Ocean was called what? The Ethiopian Ocean. White man changed that recently. That ocean wasn't called the Atlantic. It was called the Ethiopian Ocean because African people were called Ethiopics. Not the motherfucking half white people you got in that fake made-up country that they renamed Ethiopia. And that's why, and I think they did that for the Bible morons who don't know their history to conflate those people they see up there today. Oh, this is the people in the Bible they call the Ethiopians. They're not. That place wasn't called Ethiopia, moron. That's some new shit they just created 70 years ago. Oh, I don't know history. Yeah, people you call Ethiopians are not fucking ancient Ethiopians at all. That place was never called no fucking Ethiopia ever. Why they chose that name, you can tell doing some white supremacy shit. But that's not Ethiopia. It's not ancient Ethiopia. Never called Ethiopia ever. But like Joby said, yeah, those people mixed with the invaders, so that's why they got a different look. And try to claim that they're the original. Everybody got the Somalis. Oh, when the Bantu invaded Kenya, it was our country. But no, you weren't even there. None of you people even existed. See, that's when I'm breaking these Ethiopians and these fucking Somalis back, trying to claim Kenya is there. You ain't supposed to be in that northeastern part of Africa. You motherfuckers are all created and mixed with the air, the white man air, they call it. So the idea that you think you were there in Kenya before Bantu people's a fucking lie. All of Africa was Bantu. The original Egyptians are Bantu, not you. Not you motherfuckers. At all. You people come late, after. Asian and black people, of other white people invading and shit. It's not you. That's why you still got half Somalis are Bantu. They call them the Somali Bantu who are what? Discriminate. Anybody, the Bantus in Somali are discriminated because those are the original African people. Those are the original Africans. So everybody's got a problem with the original African because the original African is the original man and woman on this planet globally. They're the original. Everybody else is a fucking hybrid. And that's another fact. That's not about the racism. either what I'm saying is true or it's not. And I know what I'm saying is true. The only true human beings on this planet are African people. Everybody else is a fucking hybrid from an animal. And that's a fact. And while you got fucked up hair, while your nose is fucked up, you don't got an African nose, you got a white snout looking nose, because you're a hybrid. And that's a fact. If you like it or not, everybody knows, science knows it's a fact. They don't like to tell you. They know it. And all non-Africans are hybrid people. That the Somalis talking about half of Kenya belong to them. The Bantu people came from Kenya. That's the white man's story. Bantu people came out of Cameroon. That's a fucking lie. Bantu people all over Africa for you motherfuckers even existed. What are you talking about? That's the lie the Somalis try to say they can take half of Kenya. Because we were already here before these other Bantu people came in, like the Lua and the Kikuyu and that's a fucking lie. The lie when a white man told you. Same lie I told you about the Africans not being South Africa. Oh, it was empty. Africa was empty? Yeah, these other Bantu. Remember, I keep telling you, like Joe's gonna show you here. You're the same people. You're Bantu people. Africans, you're the same fucking people. Okay? All our Africa. So that's what. So this is the same lie this white man's using down in South Africa. Is that the South Africa, these Bantu came down when those white people were here and start coming down from Cameroon and other parts of Africa, start coming into South Africa. That's a fucking lie. Africans already populated all of Africa. The Bantu African, E1, B1A. You ain't B1A. If you ain't E1, B1A, you a hybrid. Yeah. Bantu people, E1, B1A. That's why I can look at the majority of Kenyans, the E1B1. They don't know their own genetic. They're E1B1A. So it means, your tribes are fake, stupid. That's some fake shit you made up, dummy. You're the same fucking people, moron. Unless you're Somali or some shit, or Ethiopian. But the Kikuyu, the Lua, you're Bantu, dummy. You're the same people. Period. I mean, actually, not your goofy tribal shit. Genetically. You're the same motherfucker as the Nigerian. You're the same motherfucker as the South African. You're the same genetically. That's a fact. So, as Joby shows the variations of culture, of course, you got the same culture. Why do you got chiefs in fucking Kenya and chiefs in Ghana, stupid? Chiefs in South Africa, chiefs in Namibia. Because you got the same culture, stupid. You're the same people. Got chiefs in fucking Zambia and Zimbabwe and Botswana, because it's the same culture, dummy. You can't figure that out. Shit be crazy. I said, but that's stupid as hell. I think you got a chief in Ghana, you got a chief in Nigeria, a chief fucking in fucking Senegal, got a chief in like I said, in Uganda, a chief in fucking goddamn Kenya, because that was the same culture that spread out through Africa. You were the same people, stupid. Shit's crazy. Like, go ahead, Joby.
From recent conversation with lots of North Africans, I've come to realize that the North has been largely misunderstood. And I also want to believe that there's someone out there trying to pit the rest of Africa against the North, largely because of their skin color or skin tone or whatever, I don't know. Then I had to do a little digging on the history of North Africa. I had to read on the invasion and the colonization.
Yeah, those invasions, exactly.
I understand that the North, as African as the rest of Africa, yeah, their skin tone is just as a result of their weather up north. It has nothing to do with their blood or their heritage or their ethnicity. I've come to realize that the North has the same commonwealth as the rest of Africa in Africa.
Get out of your fucking mind. See, motherfucker's a moron. He says got the same. Get out of your fucking mind. Why do you think the North is so racist, stupid? Why do they hate African people? What are you talking about? As I told you when you're poorly educated, huh?
He's talking about Morocco, Tunisia, right? Morocco, Tunisia, and
yeah, he said they're all the same. He said, yeah, you got to understand they're the same as all African people. They don't call themselves African people, stupid. They know they're not African people. They get mad if you call them African. They know they're not Africans. What are you talking about? See, this is the same old fake brotherly love. And shout out to Dr. John Henry Clark, who called out Gaddafi too before he died. But John Henry Clark told you that Gaddafi's not your friend, stupid. He wanted to invade the rest of Africa like they did invade. These people are invaders. What don't you Africans understand? I know you niggas accepted their fake goofy religion, that fake Allah shit, where they cut off your dick and enslaved you. Somebody steal your brother. Right? Say what you goofy motherfucking Christian morons. So, they're not your brother. Every time you see them, they beat up on Africans. They're fucking racist and shit against you. You can tell about this fake brotherly love shit. Like I was telling Joe Richard, then Googie with that other fake Arab, that Algerian motherfucker. Who Algeria, we found out, was helping France and the white people, because they consider themselves white, helping them invade the Sahel states. Yeah, fucking Algeria. Those other white people up there. Those fake white Arabs. So they had their white Arab people invading Mali. And so shout out to Nigel telling the truth about it. Yep, this is Algeria, who's a puppet state of France, helped sponsored by the Americans and the British. Goddamn right. Fuck you think is going on? And you got this moron. Oh, they are brothers. It's like the Africans are fucking, the African man, you sit down, shut the fuck up. And African women, you African men have been fucked up in the head. You're dangerously stupid. You're woefully dumb. You made us the laughing stocks of the planet. That's why black American men want to get away from you niggas. Because you have made us the laughing stock of the planet. It's like you don't never learn shit. That's why we got so much respect for the Sahel state. You niggas, sit down, shut the fuck up. That's why you talk too crazy on TikTok. We told you to shut your damn mouth, you fucking morons. These people are not your friend. Every time they show you, not your friends. Show you, they talk crazy to you, throw bananas at you. They put you in slavery up there. You got slave camps in Libya right now. Oh, these people are not different. These people are our friends and blah, blah. What the fuck are you talking about? Those people invaded Africa, took over those lands, and enslaved and raped African people. The fuck are you talking about, stupid? That's your stupid. They got these white people on TikTok now. We are not Arab. You got people in Egypt, these white fake Egyptians. Today, I'm gonna have Joe pull it up. We're gonna pull it. They keep saying, I don't know, they're trying to convince us or them. They know it's a lie, but they got this on TikTok. We are not Arabs. We are the ancient Egyptians. Yeah? And you can't be out in the sun? You built all these pyramids in the sun with this heat? Fuck out of here. And you change your religion to some faking Allah shit? And you don't know nothing about ancient African science. You don't know what the fuck them walls even say. So we know it ain't your ass. But they'll tell you, we are not Arabs. We are the ancient Egyptians. What? That's how crazy. That's the level of cosplay these motherfuckers do. You weren't ancient fucking Egyptians. You were not ancient fucking what they call Carthage, which is now in Tunisia, right? That was all African shit back then. And you see they hate Africans. And I did this more while I was talking about they are friends. You see how the Tunisians were killing the Africans? How the Algerians were killing the Africans, putting them in the desert to die? You open your raggedy ass mouth to talk about they're your buddies? Shut your stupid ass up. You're dangerous. That's what I told you. All you soft niggas are got to get a bubble gum in the head and thrown in the ditch. That's got to happen. You African men have let down Africa. I'm keeping it 100. You are the worst. That's why you got this shit happening in South Africa today. You motherfuckers are the weakest and the worst link. You're embarrassing on a global level. You are embarrassing. That's why we get no respect nowhere. Because of you goofy motherfuckers. Shout out to Even Torre. Like I said, a lot of y'all got to go. You got to go. You got to get it. I'm with it. Not all that shit. I'm sorry, African people, a lot of you got to get it. Got to get this work and go in that ditch. Because this shit's ridiculous.
It's actually disgusting.
And I'm going to show this. And shout out to the Botswanan. He said the same to the Botswanan president. Said the weakness of African men. This is real. And he said it What I told you, he said, no matter how weak we are, we're going to get rid of you weak motherfucker. He said the African, which he's right, will rule the world. He said, I told him he said, I went to the Arabs and told their asses, right? The African is going to rule the world again. And that's right. I said that shit. A lot of you weak motherfuckers don't have to get bubble gum. Get out of here. Go ahead, Joe.
So you have these people from Northern Africa saying they are not African, they are Arabs. Then get the fuck out of Africa, niggas.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the smoke you got to start having. They're not African. So exactly different what that other guy was talking about. They're not Africans. They're not. So because listen, the Africans have now been poorly educated. You go back 1,000. The Africans knew that these motherfuckers were their enemies. Because they invaded. Remember, they invaded. But most Africans don't know that all of Africa was black. They don't know that. They think those motherfucking white people in Northern Africa were always there. They invaded, guys. They are invaders. Okay? They wiped out. They genocided the Africans who were there in the majority. And some of that didn't get genocided. They went further south. Those are what you see in the Sahel states, in Mali, in Niger, and Chad. Ones that they couldn't genocide, they went south. Or you see them in the southern part of those countries that they didn't get around the genocide. Like, if you go to southern Libya, right? You'll see the original Africans. You go to southern Egypt, you see the original Africans. Go to southern Morocco, you see the original Africans who are the original people of that area. The ones that didn't genocide. But that's why I said this education has been so bad. The African people, so dangerously bad. They're not Africans. And like he said, they don't want to be called Africans. They know they're not Africans. Do they live in Africa? Yes. They invaded and stole your land, stupid. They're not Africans. You think all of a sudden you got white people up in Northern Africa and most of the continent is black? You think you got white people in Southern Africa and the continent? Those people, white people in South Africa, invaded. But they'll tell you with their own made up crazy story. Yeah, we invaded, but nobody was here. They just tell you crazy shit. They just lie. How the fuck you don't come to Africa? It ain't nobody there. What are you talking about? Crazy talk. Oh, what nobody did, but they were enslaving everybody. Wasn't nobody here, but we enslaved and exploited them. Wasn't nobody here, but we enslaved and exploited the Africans that were here. But nobody here. You know, crazy talk. But those people in Northern Africa are not indigenous to Africa. They are invaders. But go ahead, Joby.
Because what do you mean that you're not Africans and what are you doing in Africa?
They invaded, stupid.
What are you doing in Africa? Why are you all being racist and shit? Well, this is the actual place where black and brown was born. So what the fuck are you doing here? Get on a plane, go to those Arab countries of yours. Because what the actual fuck? If you can't be African...
Pause it. You know what they invaded to do it because it's wealthy. See, Africa's rich. And let me tell you the dirty story that most of you Africans don't fucking know, don't understand. Africa's wealthy. Whole thing was to wipe you niggas out. Wipe us all out and make Africa a white land. That's the scam. That's what the slavery was about. Take you out of there, take you out from the east and the west. That's why you got African slaves into India, what they call Iran today, Iraq, all that shit. That was to wipe the Africans out and take over the land. They were able to do that in Northern Africa. But the middle of Kenya, they couldn't really conquer that, right? So they had slavery coming up from Western Africa. So that was also get the men out of there. So they come in and kill off the women. But that didn't work. So Africa still survived, right? So then they said, damn, we need to kill these niggas off. Fuck. We got them in the north and we got them in the south. We got to collapse these niggas. You better realize what the fuck this always been about. So then they start doing what? Germ warfare, genetic warfare. That's why all your fucking you know what's about, all your shots about. We want to help you with this. We want to cure this. We want to cure that. We want to tell you with AIDS. And you motherfucker run around and think AIDS had something to do with you fucking. You out of your rabbit ass mind. Africans are conservative. You got some moron in Tanzania, Tanjobi, she gonna go to hell for wearing a short skirt. You know how back with his asses in the head? They're conservative by nature. So you know AIDS didn't come from no having sex. You should be able to critique things. So what? So why was AIDS correct? Oh, yeah, to wipe your ass out. Yes. Why is all Africa full of AIDS? And nobody else around the world is, but Africa is. You ain't figured it out yet? You still ain't understand the war against you as an African person in the world? And you go to Black American. Why is Black American AIDS count so high? But you're not African. Well, the white man says your ass is. That's why your AIDS counts are high in Black communities. Go to Atlanta. Go to Miami. Go to LA. Go to New York. Go all the high populations of Black people. And what's high? AIDS. They started AIDS here and tested on your Black ass here, and it worked, and they took that shit to Africa. That's right. Don't find. If you think I'm lying, go to Google, look it up. See if the AIDS, it's not as high as it is in Africa. Oh, but it's high in Black America. It's high as shit. It ain't from no fucking, I tell you that. Because Black people are conservative. You know, I've been around the world, I know Black people. And just like I know, like Joey would be told, oh, you're going to hell for a short skirt, because they're conservative by nature. African people ain't freaky. African people ain't fucking no dogs, homosexuals, and fucking babies and all this crazy shit because they're conservative. It's another group of people that do this that would have AIDS, but they don't. Why don't the white man in South Africa who's a homosexual doing all this old filthy shit? You know he's doing bestiality. Why they don't got the majority of AIDS? They don't do all the freaky shit. That's their culture. But they're only 1% or 2% of the population in South Africa that got AIDS. But all these conservative niggas got all AIDS. All these conservative people in Tanzania and goddamn Zambia and Zimbabwe and Kenya got AIDS. How's that even possible? Because you know it's a fucking lie. You know it's a lie. But you've been conditioned not to have good. That's why you got to pay school fees and get no shit. You think it came from somebody having some sex? You out of your fucking mind? Are you insane? There's a war against Black people on this planet. You better understand it's a war against Blackness, against Black people on this planet. And it has never stopped. And they're never going to stop. Especially in Africa. What? You still the richest continent in the world. You think they want your Black ass to have wealth? Why do you think Africans are poor? They still sit on the richest continent in the world. How's that possible? Because your ass is supposed to be impoverished. And they want the land. Like they got white, like I said, we got these foreigners up in North Africa, these foreigners in South Africa. They were trying, they're trying to get the whole continent. You understand that? Whole continent. Come with GMOs, fucking fake food, fucking all these, over here, they happy with these vaccinations and shit. What do you think that shit's about? You ain't realized who's your enemy yet? You went around and said, you ain't never said anything but hell. Africa, that's why I want you to know other Africa. You ain't know your own cultures, like Joe was showing you. Your own cultures that are pretty the same, that you're conservative. Africans are conservative by nature. By nature. That's one thing I knew. I went traveling because through traveling. And I said, oh, Africans are conservative. I never knew we were this conservative. So I started trusting African people are conservative by nature, I see. Kenya, Uganda, Ghana, Nigeria, they're conservative. So this AIDS shit ain't about no fucking. Ain't about no fucking, no. Oh, that's what's going on. Oh, this is germ warfare. Trying to wipe our ass out. Go ahead, Jim.
Ethiopians are not native to Africa.
Up to this day.
You say that your people came down from
The only indigenous people are Black people in Africa. Okay,
that really
because human life began in Africa. Everyone else traveled to where they were. So native, you set a time frame to declare what is native and what's not.
Yeah.
And a native in its simplest form is, are you born there? So I'm a native New Yorker, I'm born there. But I wasn't the original settler there. My species did not form on Manhattan Island.
Right.
So everybody traveled to where they are. They just got there before the Europeans. And so that has become the definition of indigenous. Were you there when the Europeans landed? Then you're indigenous.
They are Africans. And you remember at one time, Morocco actually applied to be a member of the European Union, and they withdrew from the African Union, or the OAU and African Union. Then they came back again.
They had to come back because the Europeans said, we're not going to accept you Arabs as white, even though they are white, right? Just like them. But remember, there's hierarchies of white people, the white supremacy. It's like the fake Mexican thinks he's white. You're not white to white people. And you Arabs, even though you were considered Caucasian, but the real white people, they don't consider you white. You're a buffer race, god damn it. You're a mixture of shit. So they weren't going to accept your ass, but they want to come back to the I wouldn't let none of these Arabs be in the African Union because they work against you. They're racist. They're going to work with the white man to hurt you. Go ahead, Joby.
Because of Sahrawi. They wanted the position of the African Union on Sahrawi to be maintained, and they love it that way. So these individuals who say what they say, they represent the dominant feeling in that part of the world. And we must never be deluded. If they don't want to be Africans, let them not be Africans. If they think they are simply in the continent called Africa, but they want to belong elsewhere, they must be told in no uncertain terms. And we never say this as often as we should. The Arabs were responsible for slavery in this part of the world. And in fact, Arab slavery started earlier and continued for a longer time. And they took more Africans into their part of the world. And even as we speak now, we know what is happening in Libya. We know what is happening to African migrants when they get to Tunisia. We know what is happening to African migrants when they get to
They don't talk about the Arab, pause that. They don't talk about the white Arab slave trade. And they don't talk about the white Arabs because it's even more brutal than them. They don't talk about the Caucasian one, right? And they don't talk about the one coming out of East Africa with the Kenyans, Tanzania, that brutal ass shit that the Arabs did when they cut off your dicks. They were wiping Africans out. Vicious. That's why they're so racist today, why they use Abib, all the other shit today. Okay? They haven't changed that. They haven't changed slavery. They still think you're slave race of people today. Today. Need to know that. Today. Go ahead, Joby.
And the African Union should not equivocate on this matter. They should speak clearly and firmly so that we know who we are dealing with.
There is this propaganda trending online that Ethiopians are saying they don't identify as Africans. When I listen to this, I laugh. And I laugh so hard.
They're telling the mix. See them? Like Joby showed the other Africans that are Africans that are still there. We don't ever see them. You still got Africans in Ethiopia, the real ones that will call Ethiopians, and they call it Ethiopia, right? But that wasn't Ethiopia, whatever the fuck you want to call that land, right back then. The ones they show you are the ones, they're not Africans. They're not. They're mixed with the invader. They're not Africans. So, see, nobody wants to be an African either, remember, because you're on the bottom. So there's no pride in being African, because there's no pride in being on the bottom, being all fucked up. See, called being African is considered being poor, fucked up, backward, on the bottom. So no one wants to be an African. No one's desire, hey, I'll be an African, I'll be on the bottom, I'm poor, I'm all fucked up and stupid. That's where the world sees African people. So no one wants to claim Africa because African people have no power. None. So these half mixed motherfuckers in Ethiopia and these Somalis, they don't want to be African. And I say good, because when Africa gets power back, I'm telling you, all these countries, I hate to tell you, I'm telling you, this is going to happen. They're going to have to be invaded. All right? And you're going to get all these motherfucking fucked up minded people about Africa. That's what's going to happen. It's going to be brutal. No, Joe, we don't like to hear it. It's going to be brutal. Africa for Africans. It's going to have to be brutal. Because these people have been allowed to invade and play in your motherfucking face. for years, playing in your fucking face. You haven't done nothing about it. It's gonna have some shit's gonna have to, you know, you got to teach the motherfucker to kick rocks. That just says it is what it is, whether you like it or not. Because Africa has been allowed to be subjugated from lesser people. And those are the fake Ethiopians too, whether you like that or not. They're not black, they're not African. They're not. I show you to the genetics, they're not. They're hybrids. That's why they don't that's why they work against African people. That's why they have the same kind of races as their white masters. See? So that's why I said you got to get better educational systems in Africa. So you understand this. Go ahead, Joe.
Probably have been wondering, why is it like the fascination is with people that are a lot less, you know, hue, that are not so dark? Why
it ain't a lot of hue. It ain't a lot of hue. It ain't a lot of hue. I need you guys to understand. This lot of Africans just don't know shit no more. It's stupid. It ain't the hue. It has nothing to do with the hue, right? It has nothing to do with the hue, right? Now let me explain this, okay? So you understand it correctly. It's easy to understand. It's the phenotype, okay? Phenotype. It ain't the hue, because the hue, you have albinos that still have what? The same African feature, have the same round head, same African nose. I want you to understand that, okay? You have albinos that are white, but they still have what? African features. And so if you do a DNA test on an African albino, he'll be E1B1A. He'll be original man, original woman. See, they're confused about the hue, what they mean the color, the light skin, dark skin shit. And it's not about that. It's about the goddamn phenotype. What are you? Who are you really? See, so phenotype lets you know who's an African and who's a fucking hybrid. See, you look at the Ethiopian, what they call the modern Ethiopian and Somali, their phenotype is not African. Their phenotype is what? Animal, hybrid, beast. That's the dirty secret. Don't look at the color, because a lot I told you they do. I want to mess up Joby show because it goes deep. See, their melanin is not just saying melanin. You don't even know that. You see a little bit of a darkness in them, right? A little melanin. Nah, I told you, a lot of niggas were created. They don't got your melanin. They don't got the same kind of like human melanin you got. It's animal melanin, and it's not the same kind of synthesized the sun. It's actually okay. What they did, they took a lot of these Africans and Indians and they grafted them to make the white man. So that's why they told you that the Ethiopian. That's why Menelik told you he was a Caucasian. That's why they tell you, white men tell you that the Ethiopians the ones they call they are what? Dark white people. Because actually, I'm gonna be honest, they are. They are. They got the same phenotype. As I told you, the motherfuckers that created them created black people first, and then grafted black people to make these white motherfuckers. That's what happened. That's why you see the phenotype. When you look at the phenotype, look at the phenotype. Don't look at the color. Look at the phenotype, the structure of the face and the fucking head. Look at it. And you know it's the same structure and facial type of the white man. You know that. They're not the African face is what? Round. The nose is what? Got the African nose. African nose is not like a snout. It's not straight up on your head the same, the fake nose that Michael Jackson and his sister made, that Janet Jackson. They got rid of African nose, right? That's why all the noses in Kemet are cut off, right? When they say, Kemet wasn't Bantu, but why everybody got Bantu nose? They don't got no nose like no fucking Somalia. They don't got no nose like no goddamn the modern day Ethiopian. They have a Bantu nose. That's why all the statue nose what are cut off. They have original man and original woman nose. That's original nose. Okay? That's called a Bantu nose. Not just a fact. That's why the noses, when Steve was up there, why is all the noses cut off? Because those original black man and black woman noses. That's why shit's cut off. That's why it's cut off. Okay? So I told you, phenotype. And remember, that's why the Somalis talk about their original black people, the Bantu Somalis. They talk about their hair. They talk about their nose. That's what we're talking about, the original man and original woman. are Bantu people. That's a fact. These other people, look at the pheno. Don't look at the melon. You think the dark skin. Oh no, that's fake melon. It's fake. I prove it tonight. Shout out to some girl that did the research I did. She did the same thing. I said, wow. That's how I know. That's how I know the awakening is real. Some girl put on TikTok like 2 days ago. I was like, motherfucker. Wow, that's a fact. So these people are not really black people. You goddamn right they're not. They were created to make white people. There's some gene splicing, wicked shit happen that we don't, and genetics and genes show it to be a fact. Science, it's a fact. It's you people, I told you, some people you think are black. Nah, buddy. Nope. They're created niggas. If you think of black, they're not really black. Look at the I told you, look at phenotypes. African phenotypes and non-African phenotypes. So I can look at Joby, know she's an African woman from her phenotype. Look at Shamani. Phenotype is African. I can look at you as know you. I told you, I know that. I know when I'm looking at you, I know you're a created nigga. I know it because I know too much. But go ahead, Joby.
As we wind up.
People that are non-Negro. Now, that is not the case. The problem, the beginning of this problem begins with people that were Negroid and not Negro, but
Negroid, yep.
As Negroes. Now, who am I talking about? Who is this character that I'm talking about? It is the Bantuish.
Bantuish. Exactly. Exactly. He's talking about I told you. He's talking about the Bantu face. That's right. See, the Bantu people, I'm telling you, Bantus are the original people on the planet. All other motherfuckers are hybrids. That's why everybody hates Bantu people. That's why we're hated. We're hated globally, but why we hated so much? Go ahead, Joker.
Introduce you to the Bantuish Gehima. All of these people that you see here, you know, all of them, all of these characters, I'm sure you're familiar with these characters from real life. All of them. None of them are what they look like. What do I mean by that? None of them are the word Negro. They are not Negro. To your surprise,
he's getting it.
People are actually Indians from India that have came into El Kibulan of the Bantu Levantu.
Yep.
Like Kibulan. Ethnically cleansed the Bantus, my race, and raped the women to assimilate into the dialects and the looks of the Bantus, the Bantus, and then masquerade as Ottomans, while as nothing but Gehimas from the continent of Gehima, which is Bohemia or Bohemia, which you came to know as America, the land of the Mayans or the Mir or the Maori or the Moors. These people, ladies and gentlemen, these people are Moors. They are Moors. They are nothing but the same thing with the terracinoid Gehima and the Medionoid Gehima. It is the same regiment that came from the other side of the river, which you call America, which is Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, I had to break this one down to you so that you understand.
No, you're wrong. Nope. Moors are Bantu people. They wasn't no damn. The Moors knew about these created people. So, wrong again. Moors are Bantu. They're not the other people. You got gene splicing happening. Once you gotta put gene splicing in there, dude. You gotta stand in where do these people come from? You gotta stand the phenotype. See, they're telling you through some fucking fake ass evolution Black people became other people through evolution and the weather. They're telling you the phenotypes changed because of cold weather. But we know that's a lie because none of these people existed when it was cold, right? It's a lie. They're telling you about the Ice Age. None of these motherfuckers existed during no Ice Age. They only come on the scene after the Ice Age is supposedly over, where all these other races pop up out of no fucking where. The Ice Age was over. Wasn't no fucking Ice Age. And then we also know that all these other races have what? Bigfoot genetics. It's another fact. You can call them Neanderthal, but they've already proven that a Neanderthal is a fucking Bigfoot. All these other races got Bigfoot. So ain't no black person leave Africa and go fuck no Bigfoot and create a white person, an Asian person, an East Indian person. Okay? That didn't happen. How does a black man fuck a Bigfoot and create a white man? Or fuck a Bigfoot create a Chinese man? Because we know all of them got Bigfoot. They all got Bigfoot. So everything been told is a lie. We know it's genetic manipulation. Some gene splicing going on. Somebody was created in labs. That's what the evidence shows. All that fake ass evolution, it's fake. Nobody fuck no Bigfoot, make no damn white man. Get out of here. Go ahead, Joe. Much love. Much love.
As a reminder, put today's conversation. Shout out to Jibajaba, John Mosquito, and everyone who's in the answer. I see Jibajaba is saying, maybe Kenyan's favorite son is Obama and will come campaign for him. Shout out to him. And I also see.
No, did you see him? Obama. I'm glad they're waking up his fake ass. Obama was asked, sorry, I mean to cut you up real quick. Obama was asked and just said, he looked old as hell too, boy. All gray and fucked up. Right? Probably got too much, Caucasoid sperm down his throat. Nasty ass. This no good bad. They asked him about the genocide in Palestine. He couldn't call it, he was scared to call it genocide. Everybody knows now that he was always been sponsored by the Zionists, by his Jewish masters. I've been told you that. He's like, Obama, what about the genocide? Oh, well, let's be careful with the words. You know how he talks. Let's be careful with the words. I don't want to speak out of turn. People are dying. It's a genocide, Obama. Are you going to call it that? Well, I don't want to say anything because my Jewish masters will make me put a lot of things in my butthole. I don't know. I just don't want to say. Right? Go ahead, Joby. It's crazy.
It's crazy. Jabba says that 8% poverty rate, that's really bad, according to Kenya. Of course, it's really bad. And I also see you're saying Ruto talks like he's smart to his citizens. All of them do. It's not even him. I think all of them talk like they're really smart. If you listen to Museveni, if you listen to Kagame, all of them, they talk like they're really making sense. But I also see Jibajaba says, what professional do Kenya children say they'd like to be when they're grown up? Teacher, nurses, well, I'd say back then that was our dreams. Those are the bullshit you used to say. I want to be a nurse. I want to be a teacher. I want to be a pilot. But if you look at now,
that's not bullshit. That's a good. How's that bullshit to say that, Joe?
It is bullshit. We can see the reality of our teachers striking. So you being a teacher is just a waste of time. You're gonna be always out there campaigning and protesting about you not being paid. Talk about the nurses. You guys, the government in America just said being a nurse is not a job. So
well, no, it says a job. It says no longer being a professional job. So it means so it's saying that they're gonna cut their pay, Joe. They're not gonna pay them nothing. So it's saying they're not gonna be like a doctor and a nurse. These are called what's the word? Profession. These are high value professions. It's like they're not going to classify as a profession. The nurse, so it means they're going to be allowed to cut your pay, Joe. So you're not a professional.
I never aspired to be a teacher anyway. I aspired to be what I'm doing. So never wanted to be none of that. The teacher, a nurse, a cop, the worst, literally the worst. Who even wants to be a cop? Unless it's just literally corrupt.
In America, well, America psychopaths do. They want to be able to kill and shoot black people in the head and racial, like we showed that white people and that Mexican lady. They want to be able to kill niggas. You hear what she said? I love when I would grab a nigga. He said they try to bleep it out. I like the original when they didn't bleep it. I love to grab a nigga by the throat. I said, come here, nigga. I'll shoot you in the face. That's what she was saying. I love when I get to call him a nigga in the face. Oh, well, so who wants to do that? A psychopath. That's why she's there. She said, I love when I get to snatch him and call him a nigga to the face.
Super sick. But also, see, Jabba says, do you know that they just discovered a native black people living in Russia today that hardly anyone knows about?
They're talking about the ancient Russians are black. We say Joby showed us what?
Last time I showed you a similar type of a video, you guys say that is AI, that's not real, and all that.
We don't know what video. Hold on, Joby. You gotta clarify. You guys made a video. You did show it was AI. We don't know what you're talking about. You showed us a video about some ancient black people in Russia. Is that what you said?
For some black people in the forest somewhere, I think in the States. I'm not sure.
In the States? Well, that's the States. Yeah. That's not Russia. Joby, listen, you can't conflate Joby in the United States and Russia. Those are two different areas. So you can't compare that, Joby. What are you talking about?
Why you draw mosquito? That's not AI. I'm gonna tell you what y'all tell me. But anyway, I also see it says I also see, I don't know how to pronounce that.
Is it our fault, Joby? You don't know what AI is?
It's not your fault, man. No, you really got that.
Is it our fault? Is it our fault? You put on some AI shit and we tell you, Joby, this is AI.
It's not your fault. John Musto says they are now saying that the Chinese are native to South Africa as they have been there thousands of years. What?
Yeah. They're trying to say that the Khoisan are Chinese and they're not. The funny part about it, they're trying to say because the Khoisan are created Negroes too, right? They got the Chinese eyes, and they want to say that the Khoisan created the Chinese, that the Chinese people come from the Khoisan. But when you check the genetics, it's a lie, right? But they say that because the Khoisan, the Khoi, got the Chinese people eyes, and so they say they're the ones those are the Africans that traveled to China and it became white Chinese, then traveled back to South Africa. So you're right. So the Chinese are now trying to have claim on Southern Africa and say that this land belongs to us too. That's why Joby's got. There's a bit of Joby, play this for you, league. I know you about to go to TikTok just real quick. It's like 2 seconds, ain't long. Say Asian man claims they need to get all the illegal immigrants out of South Africa for the South Africans. It's crazy. Like it's an Asian guy saying, I think Joby already showed it. I'm gonna show it again. It's an Asian guy.
South Africa. Wanna get them out?
Yes, it's an Asian man tells Asian man in South Africa says, let's get all the immigrants out of South Africa. As if he's not an immigrant. He's saying he's on the ridge, like he's saying what Jim Skip saying, as if he has title to South Africa, Joby, being an Asian. He's saying the other Africans don't have a right to be there, but he does as an Asian man. It's crazy.
Man, let me not talk.
I want you to talk. I want you to talk.
I don't want to be the bad friend like Keith. The other day I was talking crazy about his friend yesterday, so I don't.
I'm not talking crazy. I say he's gonna die. That's talking crazy.
Exactly. I don't want to say that exactly. So let me.
Well, Joby, wait, Joby. How's that talking crazy? Or is that me just being truthful? He's gonna die. What are you talking about?
No.
Listen to him. We support the country. We support, the betterment of the country. We support that. So, what is there to say? What is there to say?
This another Asian? I never seen this. This another Asian? No, I'm talking about in South Africa. It's supposed to be South Africa. Yeah, go down another one. It's South Africa. I ain't talking about American.
To get out.
But you can't find it. Yes, in South Africa. The Asian man says, yes, we need to get all the immigrants out of South Africa. Yeah, there you go. That's how crazy this is. See, this is the same, I told you, this is the same shit that's happening in George Guy's Jamaica, where the Asians are telling you, you're not even Jamaican. This is the same shit. It's exactly the same thing with Joby showed with that Asian lady in Jamaica. Go ahead, Joe. This is crazy right here. And this don't make you mad as an African. I don't know what to tell you.
Residents. Today I don't have the strength to be mad, so I'm just gonna watch.
We had enough.
And South Africans, okay, that's
South Africa, this is just.
Go ahead. That was it. That's all you had to show. I want you to show much.
Does not care. We as Gauteng residents, we as
South Africans. We had enough of these niggas. We had enough of these Africans in here. Us as South Africans, we've had enough of these niggas. Can you imagine this? The same shit happening in Jamaica right now. Go ahead,
that should be blamed on South Africans. That is upon South Africans for allowing behavior.
I know.
They are you know, that's and I'm glad most of the Africans who are talking about this. I said I'm not going to talk about that anymore. South Africa again. Keith is dragging me back to that, but
I'm dragging you to it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, like most of the Africans are just saying, you know, this is you've allowed this to happen in your country to the point you don't understand who is your problem. Now you think other Africans are the Kwerekwers are a threat to you. You know, it's crazy.
Joby, you know good, Cordy.
I'm gonna keep my Kwerekwere Hasi. I'm okay. I'm satisfied.
No, we still going to South Africa. 2 years, guys. We're gonna be in South Africa. We're gonna film it. They'll call Joby. Joby goes, "Oh, I love your piano, your piano." He said, "That's right. You got it, girl."
Literally, but much love.
Much love, guys.
Morning, shout to George Guy. Thank you to everyone who has joined us this morning. I hope to see you in a few. We're coming back with the reaction time, and later, of course, we're going to be having the the sports show as well by Kablesh. If you are a sporty person, hope you tune in. But much love, peace.
Much love, and don't be a Cordy.
Be a certified Kwere. Don't be a